Good afternoon, happy Tuesday, and welcome to Facebook Live. So I've got a fun kit that we're going to make here today. Sorry, I'm distracted by the ring light in my glasses. We're going to be making a card kit today, and I've got a bunch of happy mail as well. So we are in for some fun today. So I'm Holly with Handcrafted Blessings, and and I always like to start out these videos with a little bit of happy mail, and that's what I call the cards that you guys send to me, because it, number one, makes me happy to see that you're crafting, and it also makes me happy to get to show off your work. So those two things together are why we call it happy mail. So let's see here. Welcome. Hi, Vesta. Welcome to everybody who's coming in here today. So let's see here. My ring light is in a slightly different spot, and apparently that's making it shine on my glasses. We'll just see if we can fix that. There we go. It almost works. So yeah, we are in for a blizzard this week. So I guess it's not because of the amount of snow. So one of the meteorologists that I follow, apparently blizzards are about the wind, not about the amount of snow that you're getting. So we're only due to get like 1.5 inches. It's like nothing. But 50, 60 mile an hour winds tomorrow. So crazy. But in the meantime, we can stay warm inside with some crafting. So, and I also want to say it is now March 4th. It's March 4th. Yes. Okay. I'm doing some quick math here. I believe 4 weeks from Saturday. Yeah, I think 4 weeks from Saturday. This is all changing. So, moving in 4 weeks. So, yeah, little teaser there. More information will be following, but as many of you know, I tried to move last summer. I even held a big moving sale, and y'all helped me clean out a bunch of stuff, and then the move fell through, and so I'm hopeful that this new one is gonna work. I've received the new lease. I'm just waiting on a couple of questions to be clarified, and yeah, so it's really exciting, and I so badly want to tell you more, and I want to share pictures, and I want to talk about all the things, but until I have the signed lease in hand, I am still holding loosely to this opportunity. So, but anyways, that will hopefully be coming in 4 weeks. So, all right, I'm going to start with, one other thing. Today is the start of online exclusives. So there's a bunch of new product that came out today, along with 2 new kits. And so we're actually going to talk about kits, and I'm going to show a newer kit, not one of the ones from today. Obviously, I don't have that one yet. But we're going to look at a kit. Excuse me. But there are some new papers. There's 4 new designer series papers that came out today. Some ribbons, some embellishments, memories and more. There's some like boxes, puffy stickers. I mean, there's some really fun stuff that came out today. So be sure to check out my online store for some of those offerings. And yeah, I think that was all of those announcement type things. So I'll start with some cards. This first one is from Pat Settle, and it says, oh, let me take her note out because it's falling out of the inside. It says, "You make me smile" there. I love that when we can just put like a giant flower, or a giant something in the middle of a card and let that be the showcase of a card. So beautiful. Okay, now just a reminder as I open some of these, if you were here last week, I did share some of my mail going to my old address did not get forwarded. So they are working on correcting the problem, but if you are sending to a street address, you're sending to the wrong address. I now have a P.O. box. And so this, let me cover up this return address. That's the correct address. If you're sending to a street address, it's no longer correct. So some of these were sent to my old house, and for reasons the post office is working on, they were not forwarded. So I know that there's probably some Christmas cards in here, and some birthday, because they were sitting at my old house. So I just want you to know that that's why I'm getting some Christmas cards right now. So this one is from Deborah Repke from here in Iowa. And it says, thank you. And then she's got her note on the inside. That's really pretty. Okay, next we've got one from Debbie Culbertson in Minnesota. See, this is one of those that I'm betting that's a Christmas card. So, and I just want you to think, like, these people aren't crazy sending late Christmas cards. Although, I think we could do Christmas cards all year round, if you ask me. But that's why I'm just now showing some Christmas cards. Okay. Oh, I can't get it out of the envelope. Okay. I can do this. Sometimes I swear our paper, like, must expand or something and makes it hard to get out of envelopes. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. Look at some of that detail. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous card. Let it snow. So, please don't let it snow. Although, I guess it's kind of fitting, given that we're expecting a blizzard tomorrow. Ew, gross. This one is from Sandra Scott in Tennessee. It says, you make life better. So cute. And then with her note there on the inside. That's really cute. This one is, let's see, it doesn't have a name on the outside, so we'll see if we can find a name on the inside of the card. If I can get into the card. Okay, we're just ripping envelopes today, you guys. Sometimes that's the only way you can get into a card. Okay, it says, thank you. Love the bright, fun colors. And, oh, here's who's made it. Betsy Brower. So, bright, fun colors are always a great choice. Diane Hennings from Texas. And we've got Merry Christmas with that adorable reindeer. Oh, and look at that plaid paper behind it. That's super cute. Joyful thoughts to you this season. I should have saved some of these Christmas cards. We could do Christmas in July. That's just right around the corner, isn't it? Okay, Madeline Glover from New York. And says, Christmas salutations. And how fun is that? Just two little pieces of designer series paper. Just slanted. A little wonky doodle. Cattywampus. That's the word I was looking for. On the front of your card. And you have a cute layout. Okay, how about Jeannie Dickinson from New York? Let's see here. Ooh, ripping another envelope. Let's see here. Man, some of these. I think y'all use like super glue to seal some of these envelopes. All right, it says just for you. And again, a couple of, I'll just stick her note over here. Using that cattywampus kind of layout again on the front of it. Wishing you a beautiful birthday. That's a beautiful card. This one's from Barbara Wasco in California. And welcome to those of you coming in. We're just showing some happy mail here before we get started. And if you're wondering why I'm showing Christmas cards, some of them went to my old address and I just got them last week. And so that's why I'm just sharing these, because regardless of the time of year, I like to be able to show off your creativity. I love that, how just the middle opens right there. That's a nice fun fold. Vicki Movey from Minnesota. And let's see here. I always keep the cards with the envelopes over here to the side so that I can read all your notes later. Have a blessed day. And this is a fun fold, I can already tell. So let me take this off so we can see behind it. I'll put that back here. There we go. There we go. And I'll show it from the side. That's a nice fun fold. Very cool design. All right, let me stick that back in there. Okay, I've got one from Beth Barber. And it's got a lighthouse. There's nothing little about the light you shine. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Love the way that she just stamped right on the designer series paper. And the inside there. But I love that. That's beautiful. And adding multiple colors to your stamps, that's always a fun way to go. Okay, this next one is taped all up. Let's see, Julie Teacher from Arizona. And let's see here. I saved the hardest one to get into for last. No, I didn't do it on purpose. Sometimes I open the envelopes before we go live. Sometimes, as you can tell, I do not. So, we're just going to struggle through it together. It says, open here. Does that literally mean? Oh, it's literally like open right here. So, let's see if I can do this mid-air. So the heart opens. Hope your birthday is wonderful. That's so cute. Oh, that's adorable. There we go. And then her inside there. That is such a cute design. Very fun card. Okay, I'm going to set these aside so that they're out of our way. And we'll go ahead and put our camera down here today. Okay. So, like I said, today there are a couple of new kit collection kits coming out. And I wanted to show you what that even means. So, of course, I don't have one of the newest ones because they just came out today and I just ordered them today. But I will have them in 2 days that I can show you. So, well, hopefully, depending on the weather. But the really cool thing about kit collection kits is that they're all inclusive, they're portable, and they're convenient. So when I am on the go, which happens a lot in my life, you know, I spend time in doctor's appointments with my dad, sitting in a lot of waiting rooms, and I love the kit collection because I can just grab a box and take it with me and have what I need. So I simply add my tape, my scissors, and my dimensionals, and I stick it in the box and I have everything I need to make some cards because they literally come with all the stuff that you need. And let me show you. So this is one of the newer ones. I believe it came out last month and I just randomly picked this. I haven't even looked to see what we're doing. We're going to discover together. So some kits are stamping kits. Some kits are the words are included because this one has no stamps or ink spot with it. It's obviously not a stamping kit. These are not a surprise. So you can tell right in the description what you're going to get. So you can decide if you like what it is. It's different than Paper Pumpkin, which is a surprise. These, you know exactly what you're getting. You know how many cards, what size they are. So for example, this one here looks like it makes 2 full-size cards and then 1 slimline card. And it looks like there's going to be a bunch of die cuts here. So we've got step-by-step directions in here. And so it's going to tell you, like let me fold this down here. So card number 1, it's going to tell you which die cuts you need. It even shows you where to put the glue dots or where to put the dimensionals. Now, I'm not the best rule follower here, so I tend to just glance at the picture and then do what I want. But you can choose if you want to go step by step exactly like they show you, or you can do your own thing. And then you could even take these supplies and transform them into totally different cards. You know, if you don't want, let's see, what does this come with? Looks like there's 3 of each design. So, or if you don't want the words that come with kits, you know, a lot of times you can just do your own die cuts and words. Oh look, there's little ladybug embellishments. I'm trying to pull all this out of here. Oh, we'll just rip this a little bit further. There we go. Okay. So in this kit, we've got, and there are some adhesives that come with it. So these are glue dots right here. And these are little dimensionals. So those do come in the kit as well. I just like to have my own on hand too, just in case. Because a lot of times, instead of using these glue dots, I'll just use my tape runner. Oh, those are so cute. Look at those little ladybugs. Those are really cute. Okay, so we've got some envelopes here. We've got the 2 regular size, a pink and a blue, and then the slim card. So I'm gonna have these directions over here next to me. Okay, so our kits do come in multiple languages. What's nice about that is you could take these other 3 if you just want the English one. I'm going to be using this for the card. But I could take these and turn them over, and now I have 3 oval die cuts that I can use for something. Alright, as we go, we're just going to pull out one of everything. So there's some sheets of die cuts. Here we've got congratulations. And again, you've got, with the other ones, a bunch of banners that you can now stamp the other side. So there's 3 sheets of those. We'll take 1 of each card base. Oh, look at that. It's got gold foil through it. Can you see that kind of shimmer? It's very pretty. Okay, we'll put our die cuts here. We'll put our bases here. These are gold foil. And we just need 1. So I'll just grab our congratulations here. This is a great kit for graduation season, which is coming up. I love all the gold foiling through each of the bases. All right, here's our 3rd base right here. Now that one does not have gold foil in that one. Okay, and then we've got, take this cardboard out. We've got some sheets of flowers, and it looks like there's 3 sheets of those. I'll just keep 1. I have a feeling I need 1 sheet. But we'll leave those here for just a second as we make our cards. So we'll start with this one, which is our best wishes card. And we are going to need some die cuts. So let's see here. See if I can identify which ones these are. It looks like I need this one here. There we go. And I need this one. It says A, B, and C on it. I don't know if there's, I'm curious as we learn this together here. Do they tell you which one's A, which one's B, and which one's C? Not really. So I think you just kind of go by the shape that's on the directions. Okay, so we need that one, and then we need this one. Okay, and so for these cards, we are going to, see, I'm going to lay them out where they show you to have them. So this one here, this one, I think like that. And then A, I mean, of course, you know, we'll see if it actually ends up like this because I kind of like to just do my own thing. So I'm going to do this in a slightly different order. The directions would have you put those on first, but I kind of want to put them on after I know where this is going to go. So I'm going to grab those dimensionals that I had. And I'm going to collect my dimensionals a little bit towards the middle here. so that I can slide some of those underneath if I want to. So we're going to put this in the middle of our card. It also tells you to do glue dots with these. I'm going to do dimensionals because I love dimensionals, and any excuse to have more dimensionals sounds good to me. Okay, I'm actually going to grab the dimensionals that came in the kit because they're a smaller size, and so they're going to fit better on some of these flowers. So we're just going to dimensionalize kind of willy-nilly here. Make sure that, oops, I can keep these balanced. I try, you guys, I try to follow the rules, but it's way more fun. It's way more fun just to get creative, right? Okay, I think I need one more, and I think that one's going to be a little too big. Let's see here. Where's my scissors? We are going to just cut a tiny little size. See if I can get that in here. Oh, almost. We're just going to cut off the tip of this. Now, I could grab my mini dimensionals, but, you know, we're just using what's in front of us. Now I have my own little mini dimensional to put on this flower. Okay. So now I can peel off the backings of all of these. This especially would be a great kit for sitting in waiting rooms because you're not going to be trying to stamp while you're sitting in a chair. You're just dimensionalizing or glue dotting your pieces. Those can be verbs, right? And so it would just make it easier to put some of these together. Because in a waiting room, you may or may not have access to a chair. I mean, a table. Let's see here. Actually, I'm going to turn this around so I don't double over that. Let's see, I got to watch my placement so I don't go off the card. And last but not least, there we go. And then I'm gonna use my bone folder here and just crease this down. And then of course, what would a card be without our embellishments? So I'll find our little ladybugs here. And we will put some little ladybugs in our card. And they're almost like hidden in the flowers. So there we go. We've got our first card for this kit. So, and I think one thing that I will do, because I am trying to do better about stamping the insides of my cards, is I'll have to find some sort of sentiment that goes with this, and stamp on the inside as well. But initially, I just like to make it like it shows. And then this card is going to go with the picture. If we go by the picture, it has a nice matching base. All right, let's do this card next. And we will see, let's fold these over so I can get the right die cuts to go with this. So this card's going to have the long congratulations. And then it's going to have a couple of smaller flowers to go on it. So we'll put one of these, and let's see here. This one, oops, one of those is coming out. And then this one. And then this one. So we've got our 3 die cuts here. And let's see how they plan this out. So our sentiment's going to go around here. And then our little flower leaf combos, looks like, go right behind. And then this one kind of goes over. I'm good with that. I kind of like the way that looks. So what that means is I'm going to grab my glue dots. And we're just going to stick this right here in the middle. And put one here. And I am going to move my little sentiment here. Stick that there. And then our other one. And let me do, in case you've never used these sheets before. Whoops. All you have to do is peel the entire thing off. And you set it on your card. And then it's kind of like tear and tape. Or a dimensional. Where there is now a backing on the back of these glue dots. And so I'm just going to peel those little white circles. They kind of look like confetti, like hole punch confetti. And now I've got glue dots on my project. So just a different way to add glue dots to your projects. There we go. Okay, so now we'll take some dimensionals and we'll dimensionalize this piece. Let's see here, it's pretty long and I want it to stay balanced, so make sure we get a good amount here. So peel all those off. We definitely don't want to cover up those really cool gold lines. So we're going to put this above. Oops. Above that. There we go. And then we're going to put some dimensionals on here as well. I'll just stick two up here at the top. And we'll let this just slightly overlap, I think. There we go. But it's popped up. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, and then coming back to the ladybugs, they just show using just one ladybug. Right there. Oh, and these are like puffy stickers. So that's really fun. They're like puffy little ladybugs. So they're kind of soft. And popped up. Alright, so here's our card, and that one coordinates with this blue envelope, which also has little stripes on the back too. So there's our second one. And then our last card is kind of the slimline card, but a shorter version of what we might call a slimline card. So this one will have our other, let's see here, our other congratulations. And then our last two die cuts here. So when you make one of each card, you use the entire sheet of die cuts. And I think I actually used one of the wrong die cuts on my first card, which meant the second card I made had a different match, a different mixing, but that's okay. Nobody has to know, right? Okay, so we're gonna use, looks like the one with the leaves goes on the top, and the one with the flowers is gonna go down here on the bottom. But these both get dimensionalized. So let's add some dimensionals here. Oh, those two stuck together. So we'll just, I mean, it even shows you on the instructions where to put the dimensionals, which is pretty cool. Because it doesn't take a lot. Like, I'm going to dimensionalize in the middle, and I don't necessarily have to go all the way to the edges. If you want to, you can cut some tinier pieces of your dimensionals to be able to go all the way to the edges. There we go. All right, so I'm going to peel these off here. And I'm going to put this one at the bottom of the card. There we go. You know, I do think I want a couple of small ones. I'm going to grab my mini ones. The ones that come with the kit are, I would call them medium size. There's like our normal dimensionals, and then there's the ones that come with this kit, and then there's the mini ones. And the mini ones, I don't have to cut. So for the purposes of this video, it just makes it quicker. But you can cut any size dimensional down to be what you need it to be. I just have this thing about balancing my die cuts. So I like to have dimensionals spread evenly all across. So even though they suggest that you only put them in the middle, we're gonna do our own thing. Okay, so then here's our top one. And last but not least, we're gonna add some dimensionals to our sentiment. All right, so there we go. Like I said, these would be really great for congratulations, for graduation cards. That's what I was trying to say. Because it's about that season in a lot of places. So just stick that right there. And then our ladybugs, we're going to put a couple here, and we're going to stick one up here. So now I can close that, and I'll just carefully, you know what, I think I'll turn it over to do it so that I don't catch any of those die cuts. So we've got that card, and it has a coordinating blue envelope with those stripes there on the back. So this kit comes with enough to make, 3 of each of these cards. You know, or like I said, you could take some of these, like you could take this card base right here, you could cut it in half, and then you'd have a pink piece, and you'd have, you know, the pre-printed piece to make a couple of cards out of. You can always turn these over and stamp on the other side so that you could use different types of sentiments, and then you have lots left over. I mean, you're going to have extra dimensionals and glue dots, of course, but you're also going to have some extra of these because they come in multiple languages. So, and you know, all the sentiment tags. So you'd be able to add those to your die cut collection and use them for other cards, which is really fun. So I just thought it'd be really fun to show you, because kit collections, like I said, they're all inclusive and they're portable and they're convenient. It's so great to have. Kathy, you're wondering about, I'm guessing you're asking this card, because these two, oops, let's see here. You're asking if they're smaller. Let me double check. It does tell you in the description of the kit collections, it'll tell you the size of the card. I'm nearly certain these are regular. Yeah, both of these are regular size, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then this one measures 6. Let's see, 3 by 6. So this is a 3 by 6 card, and then these two are the normal 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So, but always check the description. If you're really a big fan of regular size cards, you know, you could take this, you could trim it down a little bit and put it on a regular, you know, stick it on a regular card base. There's ways that you can modify that. But the fun thing about kit collections, which are the ones that come in these boxes, is you know exactly what you're getting. So not a surprise like Paper Pumpkin. So you can pick and choose the ones that you want. So there is a kind of nautical boat theme kit that came out today. And then there's also another one, it's like a garden theme, and it has like a garden gate that opens, and it's really cool. So I bought a few of those today because I think they're so cute, and I have a class I'm going to use them for. So definitely be sure to check out the kit collections. There are so many options. This was a no stamping kit. There are others that come with these ink spots and like little stamp sets. So here I have another one sitting next to me. I don't know for sure if this one's still on the website, but this one's called Garden of Thanks, and it comes with a Misty Moonlight ink spot and a little stamp set, and then it has 9 cards, full-size cards that you can make with it. So it has all the supplies and even a block. So lots of different options with the kit collection kits. So I'll keep showing you different ones as they come out and as we keep making them. Don't want to forget about the kits because they're such a great travel companion, or when you really want to craft but you just are lacking for ideas. Grab a kit. It's a great place to start. So thanks so much for tuning in today for our Facebook Live, and don't forget to encourage one another and build each other up. I'll see you soon.